Hey, this is Slap Out Lash Girl Melissa, and girls, welcome back. This is one of the most fun videos I think I've done in a while. I love, love, love these products. Look how your face is going to glow when you get through. I have a bunch of tips for you to do too. So let's get started, girlfriend. Now, before we get started with this, last week I did the under eye brightening under here and setting it. It's such a cool thing that we did with e.l.f. and I used my concealer with it. So when I went back to Walmart, Walmart, I found this e.l.f. and this has a brightening. It's the C. So the one that we use, it's got a C on there for gonna be bright. But this is the one we used last week. Now see, it's a totally different color. You can't see the color in this one. However, this one works great, but this one, oh, it's kind of a yellow color. But I mixed it with my Kosas, and I'm just going to tell you what, it's so more brightening than the other one. They're still the same consistency, but this one does have the vitamin C in it. So I did like that, and I tried that, and I just want you to know that you can use the other e.l.f. putties if you want to. Add it to your concealer, and then, you know, put it on like we did. If you missed that one, I'll link that one down below, or maybe somewhere up here, and you can go and watch that. That was really cool. That was one of the coolest things I've done in a long time, and my under eyes are happy. I'm telling you, I did them today. Happy. I love it. It works. It stays. You know, here in Alabama, we've had a lot of storms here in the last, we had a bad one the other day. It was very, very scary. I was working from home, though, and so I was able to keep up with it. But tornadoes are no fun. Let me just say, it did a lot of devastation to the center of our state. And where I'm from, called Slap Out, hence Slap Out Lash Girl, it went through Slap Out on the other side of Slap Out and went up through a town called Slightwood, but it's really kind of like Slap Out at the same time. It's on the lake. Did a lot of devastation there, but Selma's what got really, really hit. So, all right. And this is 2023, so if you're wondering, if you're watching this from a year or two from now, it's not something that just happened then, okay? All right, so what we're going to do is talk about contour and bronzer. What's the difference in the two? So when I did this the other night, I gave them two options of a contour that they could do, and I gave the option of, you know, you can do the NYX. I love this. You can see this side is, I don't ever use this side, but it's kind of golden, but this is the side that I use. Or I actually used this the other night. I used the Sclupting Trio from Younique. Now, the one cool thing about this product is when you open it up, it gives you a diagram, you see, of where each color should go, okay? So I basically only use this color here. And when you're doing a contour, it's not going to have red in it. It's going to be more of a taupey color, something that's like this. This is what a taupey color looks like in NYX. Let me do it like this, if I can get it up. Hang on, I can't do it. It's one of those days. See that? It's not too dark. Now, this comes in a lot of different shades, so depending on your skin tone, you can find the one that's right for you. This one works really good for me. So this is the lighter one. But with this is just a little shade darker maybe than that one, but this is really pretty. And it came out really pretty the other night. Now, you can see I do use this one. If you're going to use something like this, I would recommend getting an angle brush. This is Younique's angle brush. And where you want to place this is anywhere that you want to sculpt your face. So if you have a more round face, you can take it right here at your ear, and you can bring it down and kind of come down in this area. And that way it's going to sculpt out your face. It's going to make it look slimmer. So that's what it's all about, is sculpting your face the way you want it to look. Now, I don't need that. However, I do like to contour. Let me put some in here. I'm getting it on my deal. And I'm going to take it. I'm just going to come see my eye right there. I'm going to stop right there. That's as far as I want to go. But I do like the shadow that it brings, but there's the top of my ear right there. And that's kind of where you want to start, kind of in the hairline, and just bring it down like that, you see? And this end is really nice because you can kind of blend it out right there and make it stop. There you go. We do have to blend this out now, and I'm not leaving it like that. We're going to do the same thing over here. Same thing. Bring it down. And I would not use this to kind of blend it out with. I just use this to apply it with. I'm going to add a little more because I want to be seen. There we go. Now see, if I brought it down here, it would change the whole shape of my face. Now the other place I love to use it is under here. I follow that jawline, stay right underneath. Try not to come, you know, too far up in this area here. Now I have depending on your face shape, I have a heart-shaped face. And so it's wider here and it's smaller here. I'm like my daddy. My daddy was like that. He was. And I didn't get I got my mom's size, but you know, I didn't get, I look more like my daddy. I didn't get her darn hair. I could have liked that hair. I miss my mama. She's been gone exactly a year this month, and it's been really strange. It has this past year. But I'm going to put just a tad of bronzer up here. Yeah, I really don't need it over here because my hair is over it. But you want to add some color right in here. I don't add a whole lot of it. And then we're going to do our nose. Now, I'm going to come down the sides of my nose. You can take this and run it like this. I usually just kind of take it and come right to the side like that. And then kind of come across. Just a little. You see that shade? Let's grab a little more. Not much. But make sure that you get it, whatever you've been using, make sure that it is a contour palette or a contour NYX stick. Something that has that taupey color, no reddish looking colors. You don't want that. Okay, I like this. Now we got to blend all this out, and then we'll add, we got to do that blush trick. Y'all are going to love that. I have done that ever since I saw it, and I really, really like it. So let me get something and we'll start blending this out. Now I'm going to use a beauty blender, and I did go and wet it. So it's moist, it's not running down my arm, so it's ready. Now I like to use the bottom side of this, and I usually start down here and just kind of blend it downward. Don't blend it upward. Just blend it underneath here, and you will see. Make sure you don't forget this up underneath your ear where you took it. Do you see how that defines that? See, light brings things forward and dark makes things recede. So things you do not want to accentuate, that's where you put the dark. And that way, this gives me a more chiseled jawline. You see that? I love it. It's so easy to do. And then turn it to the side. And then you just kind of blend this in. But you're going to blend upward. Don't blend downward. Blend right on up into like where you started. You're just going to start down here and go right on up. You see that? Oh, I love it. I do. I have so much fun doing this. I really wish this was all I did. You know, it would just be so much fun to have. I'm getting my room. I'm trying to get my room ready. Now I got to do my nose. And I am going to come in and add some light through my nose to give it a little brightness there. I really don't need a whole lot, but we're going to use Kosas, which is what I used on my under eyes here, so it'll all be kind of the same. Now I already put some up there, so I'm just going to bring it right through here like that. I do like a little bit of light right here, and there's one other place that I really do like to contour, and it's right underneath my lip. Now if you want a bigger lip, then I would suggest you can put it there, and I'll show you in just a second. Let us blend this. It's a pretty day today, but it's cold. I don't like cold weather. I never have. I like summer. I like the beach is why. The beach is just my thing now. I just love the beach. Now I am going to show you Charlotte Tilbury's new product. Well, it's new to me product, and we're going to highlight our face with that. Okay, so that is going to be like at the end. and I just got it, and I've only used it once. But boy, let me just tell you, it's so, so pretty on your skin. All right, so there we go with that. Now, what we're going to do is add some blush. And probably what I'm going to do, I could use You could use anything you want. Let's use, since I'm going to add some blush to this. I am going to add just a little bit of this new product that Younique has, and this is Barely Blushing is what it's called. So I'm going to add just a tad of that, and look, it's not that deep, you know, it's just more like a little rose color. I'm just going to add that right there. And then when I come back, we're going to do, we're going to finish out that part there, and we're going to add a little more blush to this. But this is just, and if you didn't want to add the blush, you could just add the highlight here if that's all you needed. But I'm going to give you two options. That's why I put this here. I just wanted you to see how it would look, kind of blend it up. If you just want to use the creams, just make sure you take it right on up, you know, to your ear where you started. See that? Isn't that pretty? Oh, it's so pretty to me. And it's very, very light. It's just very subtle. So, you know, it's not overdone, in other words. So let's blend all this up here. Don't forget that. You know, one day what I did, I was in such a hurry going to work, and I had put on my contour under here, and I got to work, and somebody said, "What's that under your neck?" And I'm like, "Oh, crap, I've forgotten to blend it out." I had to go to the bathroom and just take tissue and like fix it. It was so funny. I laughed, and I thought, they said, "Maybe you're embarrassed." I'm like, "I ain't embarrassed, that's funny." But see, make sure you do it, because if you don't, if you leave the house, you're going to have this big line under here. I got so tickled. I'm thinking, I was on the elevator and people never said anything. Oh, well, that's the way it goes, isn't it, girls? All right, so let me just talk a little bit about bronzer. Now, this is bronzer. See, bronzer's a totally different color. And this is light, and this is medium. Let me put my hands here. Those are two different colors, right? This one is supposed to be light. One of them, they look about the same, but see the redness in it? That's what I'm talking about. You do not want that red up here like that. It would just not be pretty, not at all. But if you want to warm your face up, then you use this. We'll use this kind of toward the end. So I just wanted you to see the difference in the colors. So, okay, let's keep going. We got to finish this out. One thing I do want to say is I went ahead and set my face with my Laura Mercier powder. And I used my powder puff, you know, to push it into my skin. Because I wanted to set all of this. I don't want it moving around. I want it to stay where it is, because we're not going to use any more creams, right? So now I can move on past that part, and we can do the blush. This is so cool. If you can make the letter L with your hand, this is for you. And seriously, that's what it is. This is two colors I'm going to use. Now, this is a lighter color. It's got a little shim to it. And then this one is a darker color. So I love these two. These are Younique, and I broke the top on this one. This one is Sisterly, and then this one is Seductive. So I like Seductive. It looked really pretty the other night when I used it. And so this is what we're going to do. You're going to need an angle brush like this. And we are going to just take these two colors, and I'm going to mix them together. I'm going to do a dab here and a dab here, okay? And then what we're going to do, since I am right-handed, we're going to do this side because, you know, I'm not left-handed. So when you get on this other side, you're going to have to switch hands, and you're going to have to use your left hand to do the... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you're going to do this. You're going to make this little L right here, like that. It's hard to do, I know. But we're going to do like this, and what I'm going to do is take this, I'm going to tap it on my hand just a tad, and then we're going to go just like this. Ta-da! And it's like the perfect placement. Look at that. It's so fun to do it too. So let me do this. Let me grab some more. And let's see if I can do it with my left hand. I'm not real good left-handed. No, this girl ain't no left-hander. So I'm going to take it. What I did that night was I just started here and came down is what I did. But this is a good way for you to keep the blush in the right area, which is where you want it. Isn't that cool? That's so fun. It's fun to do too. And then just kind of blend it out. And look how pretty that is. And see, I've already put my powder on. So now it's really, really set because I'm using powder, you know, for blush. All right, so let's talk. Let me show you a little bit of bronzer. I'm going to grab light, this color here. And let me find, I'm going to use this brush here. We're going to use this brush, a little angled brush. And we're just going to tap into this. And if you want to warm this up, I just want to show you what it will do. Just tap it in. And it will kind of warm your face up. Now, I do take it up into my hairline. You want to do that. And then over here. I know there's a lot of steps. And you're like, golly, that's a lot. But when you start doing it, you'll realize how quick you can do it. Now, I do come down my nose just a tad. Not much. And then up at the top, I just, you know, lightly kind of go around. Not a whole lot. So, and see, that warms your face up too. It's just so pretty to me. Oh, I love this look. Now, I went ahead and used my Revolution. Y'all know I love this. I went ahead and did just a little bit of setting this with this. So that way it's not going to move. However, we are going to come back. Remember, we got Charlotte Tilbury. This stuff is beautiful. I love it on the skin. It's called Hollywood. This is what the box looks like that it comes in. It might be too shiny. You can't see it. But it's got a picture of a person here, and it shows you exactly where on the face of this to put the highlight. So I'm going to put the highlight in places that I really like on my face. And basically, you're probably going to put it in the same place. Just grab a little brush like this, something a little angled. Look how pretty that is. That is so pretty. It's got little stars in it. You can't see them probably, but they are actually gorgeous. And it does have a mirror, so if you're on the go, you can do this while you're driving in the car. No, don't do that. In the elevator. Going up the elevator. Yeah. So I tapped it just slightly. I'm going to tap it off on my hand. And I'm just going to kind of, I like it here. I do like some here. You don't want to use a whole lot because you don't want to be a total glow bug. But look, it just adds that beautiful touch. Right through here is where I want it to. It's so pretty. I wore this the other day. And I was really, really, really impressed how it stayed all day. How it gave me a glow, but not like super bright. It's very light. And just see that in your face? Oh, I love it. Absolutely love it. And anywhere else do I want to use it? I might just put just a tad right here. Just at the top. I do love it down my nose though, because that is like perfect. And here. I don't think I want it anywhere else. Just there. You can put it a lot of different places. Just look at the picture here. You could actually bring it down here if you wanted to highlight. I don't really want to highlight that because I have such a small chin anyway. I don't think I need any there. So, what do you think? Isn't this pretty? I hope you try it. I absolutely love it. And it's so easy to do. I know it takes a while for me to do it for you and talking to, and I'm a talker, you know that. I'm from the South. That's just the way it is. I like to talk to people. So it is. It's just the way it is. But loving this eye look too. I like it. I put that together really quickly. It's Younique eyeshadows and stuff. But however, I hope you have a wonderful week coming up. And please like and share and click that notification bell. I'm here on Sundays only. And if there's something you need help with, please put it in the comments. I would love to try to help you out with something, and maybe I can learn something new. I like learning new things all the time. And, you know, your face changes and you got to change with it. So right now, I'm 60 years old. I'm feeling pretty good about the way my skin looks and stuff. And I did have cyral surgery. I don't know if I told y'all that. I did. I went and had some cyral surgery, and he sprayed me. Yeah. Is it cryo surgery? I always call it cyral surgery. But cryo surgery is when they take that stuff and they spray it on you, and then it burns, and then it peels, and then the brown spot goes away. And so if you have a lot of those, you never know which one is going to turn into cancer. So that's the reason I went. And I'm going back in another month. He's going to check these, and then he's going to do my legs. So, you know, I was a sun worshiper when I was little. So, yeah, probably through my 30s, actually. I love the sun. All right. Y'all have a great week. I will see y'all next week. And mwah, see you later.